gang, I am here today to review the Baisis B1 watch. This is a smartwatch of sorts. It's a wearable fitness device that tracks all sorts of stuff. It tracks your skin temperature, your heart rate, your movement, as well as your perspiration level. And it combines all those things to figure out what your daily caloric burn is and help you get better, supposedly. So this will just be a quick review. I'm not going to do an unboxing or anything, but it does come in a pretty cool box that is very nicely put together. In the box, you get the watch itself. You get a pair of black straps for the watch, or bands that hold it on your wrist. Here you can see I purchased the white bands, which I don't know. I like to have different options. I kind of like the white ones better, but they do get pretty dirty fast. This watch I've had for probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 months, and you can already see there's lots of kind of dimness to the white, and then there's like some marks on the side, blue marks, oddly enough, that kind of catch on the side. It also comes with this charging cable. It's kind of a proprietary charging cable. It's USB on one side, and the other side is this kind of proprietary system for connecting and charging the device. There's these three charging ports here, and it just snaps into this charging device. Other features that kind of come with the Baisis watch: it's water resistant, so you can wear it in the shower without issue. It also comes with an iPhone app as well as a website, and the data is unbelievable that you can get on these sites. It's different than, say, the Body Bug website, which is another wearable device that you use kind of to track that same kind of caloric burn. But I believe you have to pay for a subscription for that. For the Baisis watch, there's no subscription. You get all the data. It also syncs wirelessly to your iPhone or Android phone, which is nice. It just has to have Bluetooth Low Energy, I think, and it will sync with your phone. The watch itself has 4 different buttons that do different things. This button here is kind of backlit, which you won't be able to see here, but it does have a backlit display, so you can see it at night. It has different features that you can scroll through. So you tap these buttons to kind of scroll through up and down through all the data that it's collecting. So whether it's the calories you've spent for a particular day, how many steps you've taken, what your heart rate is, or the amount of minutes that you've walked or run or biked. And then there's another button down here that shows you today's date and toggles back and forth between date and time. Again, it syncs with Bluetooth, which is awesome. There's one physical button here on the side, and you just press that once and press it a second time, and then it syncs to your phone automatically over Bluetooth as long as it's paired. So the pricing on this device, they just dropped the price. It was $199 when I purchased it shortly before Christmas. It's now I believe $179 on their website. They do have one. They have a new version of this out that maybe looks a little bit different. It's got kind of more chrome on it. That one is $200 on the website. Both do about the same thing. So just a real quick on kind of pros and cons of this device versus others, or things that I like and don't like. So pros, I would say, is the wireless syncing is awesome. You don't have to use this kind of goofy charging dongle to sync your data, though you can if you want. So wireless syncing is something that I think is a big benefit. The step tracking data, as well as the caloric burn data on their website, is phenomenal. So both the website and the iPhone app are awesome. They're really, really good. The amount of data you can see and how you can drill down to the minute-by-minute level is just awesome. And the fact that you don't have to pay a subscription for it is really, really cool. The other thing that this does is track sleep. So they just released a feature, I think maybe like 2 weeks ago, that covers sleep tracking. So I guess it's a huge pro for this device is compared to like the Nike Fuel Band or the Fitbit or the Jawbone Up. Those devices all, you have to manually tell it that you're going to sleep. So you have to press a button and hold it for say 3 seconds, or press a button 3 times in a row to indicate that you're going to sleep. On this device, all you have to do is go to sleep. It uses your resting heart rate, your perspiration level, the amount of movement to try to decide whether or not you're sleeping, and it's really good at it. It will track throughout the night your sleep automatically, and it gives you data points on whether or not you're in deep sleep, REM sleep, or light sleep, how many interruptions you've had in a night if you get up to go to the bathroom, or if you're just tossing and turning in bed. It captures all that data. So every morning you can get in and look at the app and see, you know, how many tosses and turns did I have, how many hours of sleep, how much deep sleep did I get, and then it also gives you a sleep score that tells you here's how your sleep was based on some algorithm they have, and you can compare over time to see how you're doing as time goes on. If say you had a goal around getting more sleep every night. The bands are also, the other thing that's cool about this is that the bands are interchangeable, so you can just remove them. There's just like a little clasp on the back that kind of fits into the module itself that actually has all the hardware associated with it. So you just take that band off. This is kind of dirty. It has sand in it because I play sand volleyball a couple nights a week. This is the same strap. So this is in white and in black. So to fasten the black one on, I just slide it on there and press down on it, and then it just kind of fits snugly in. And to take this one off, you just do the same thing in reverse. Just push it down. Again, it's got a little bit of sand in it because of sand volleyball. So it's a little tight to get off, but it's real easy to put this on. And just like that, now instead of having a white band, it's the black one, which, I don't know, I guess maybe if you're going out or getting dressed up or something, maybe it looks a little nicer than the white, depending on what you're wearing, but it's just neat that you have options. They also have different bands for, I think, that are targeted at women, that are maybe more brightly colored. I think they have one that's like pink and white, and a couple other colors. I think now they even have like a leather strap for it too. So that's the pros of this device. So you can change the strap. It tracks the sleep. You have tons of website data or app data that's freely available to you, and it does wireless syncing. Some of the cons, the stuff that I don't like about it is, while the heart rate monitor is good, it's pretty effortless to capture your heart rate data. I found in terms of wearing a chest strap, it's accurate. It's actually just as accurate as my chest strap. The problem that I have with it is it doesn't always take a reading of your heart rate when you want it to. So I lift weights in the morning and then I do cardio. I go out for a run. While I'm lifting weights, my heart rate will go up significantly. But over that period of time, let's say maybe an hour and 15 minutes, it only takes maybe 3 or 4 measurements of what my heart rate is. And therefore the caloric burn is probably off compared to what it really was, which is probably not, most people wouldn't notice that. It kind of bugs me because I really like having the data and being able to do the analysis on it. But for your average Joe, it probably doesn't matter much. While I'm running though, it constantly tracks heart rate, and it's awesome about it. Another kind of con, something I don't like, is this button, this physical button on the side is real plasticky, and it sometimes sticks. Couple other things that I'm not sure that I really like about it is that even while it syncs wirelessly, you have to manually tell it to do so. It seems like you could have it maybe 3 or 4 times during the day automatically pair up with your phone if it's in range and sync. I think the Fitbit device does that now, and that was very convenient. The other thing that I don't like about the service itself, though I told you it's probably the best amount of data that you can get from any of these kind of devices, is there's no sort of data sharing. So I can't connect my Baisis account to my Runkeeper account and have them share data, or I can't sync that with my Withings account or Ythings account with my Ythings body weight scale and have it automatically know what my current weight is. The other thing is that there's no community on the website, so you can't. If my wife has a device and we want to do some sort of competition on the website over who's getting more steps or who's burning more calories each day, there's no way to do that, at least not right now. Now, those are the things that can probably change over time, and for most people, they're probably little things. So I think the pros far outweigh the cons, and this is definitely a device I would recommend. It's an awesome device. Of all the different wearables, and I've had tons of them, this is definitely my favorite. It's pretty sweet. So, anywho, hopefully that was helpful to you if you wanted to check it out. Now you have kind of a better feel for what you're getting when you buy it, and that's pretty much it for this review. So hopefully that was helpful. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up, and give me lots of feedback. I'm really interested to see what you guys think if you get one. Thanks a bunch, and have a good one. See ya.